The Venezuelan gang, known as Tren de Aragua, that has been carrying out crimes across the country, has made its way into at least 16 U.S. states. That's according to a leaked Department of Homeland Security memo that we obtained at the Post. Now, this memo outlines how the gang, while growing in size in the United States through the waves of illegal migrants crossing the border, especially the large waves of Venezuelans, they've brought in numerous different crimes, and they've also increased the severity of those crimes. Now, the newest states to see the expansion of Tren de Aragua are Wyoming, Washington, D.C., a territory, Virginia, as well as Montana. Now, we spoke with the sheriff of Laramie County, who says that while he doesn't believe that the gang has necessarily taken over Wyoming, he does have a suspected member of the gang in his jail that he says was just passing through the state. The gang is also increasing its theft and fraud operations in the United States. In one case in Florida, a gang member allegedly stole $118,000 in funds from a bank and was able to wire that money to accounts in Venezuela before the bank could detect the fraud. In Fairfax County, Virginia, cops in 2023 arrested 3 suspected gang members for a shoplifting incident. Those individuals all had tattoos that are tied to the gang. One presented a fake Venezuelan ID. While the gang is expanding its reach across nearly half of America's population, the incoming Trump administration says it's ready to crack down on their operations. There are some major hindrances to that, however, including sanctuary jurisdictions where the gang tends to go to, places like Chicago, New York City, other areas of the country that bar immigration enforcement officers in the federal government from working with their local officers. On top of that, there is also the fact that the Maduro regime in Venezuela does not accept deportation flights from the United States, making it difficult to remove these individuals from the United States. Many of these migrant gang members have become very used to the revolving door of justice in sanctuary cities like New York City. They have created different crime syndicates where they've committed moped snatch and grab robberies. They've also created a gun smuggling network into migrant shelters and are said to be operating sex trafficking schemes on Roosevelt Avenue.
For more stories like these, be sure to subscribe to the New York Post right here on YouTube.